What do we have here? Alright, folks. In the previous two videos for this, I don't know, I got an accent there. For this Excel tutorial, we covered the basics of Excel. Everybody can use that. We covered some accounting specific stuff like VLOOKUP, which is a function. And today we're going to cover pivot table. So what the hell is a pivot table? Okay, Excel is mind-boggling. You can spend an eternity on Excel and you'll still have some stuff to learn. Okay, so today we're covering something else targeted towards accountants. You can use this also if you're not an accountant. Make a like and subscribe if you like this. Pivot tables. So what exactly is a pivot table? Okay, we know what a table is, right? But what is a pivot? Okay, so here we have a definition: central point, pin, or shaft on which a mechanism turns or oscillates. Okay, so it's constant, it's always moving. Okay, just depends on what information you want to know. Okay, so you can think of it like a Rubik's cube. Okay, always turning. You want to see one color on one side, you want to see one color on the other side, and stuff like that. Or maybe you're a coach and you want to see the numbers just for your point guard or your center. Okay, then maybe you want to filter some stuff. You want to see points for a point guard depending on how many minutes they played. Okay, or you want to see the points for maybe a LeBron James and what position he plays. As you can see, he plays all five. Freak of nature. Um, Always pivoting. Okay, just depends on the information that you have. That's what a pivot table is. Pivots. Pivot. Okay, that's what it means. So now that we know that, we can go ahead and move on to some data. So here we have some data. This is an inventory list. Okay, you want to filter your data. So if you want to filter your data, you gotta get some column headings. Okay, inventory ID, name, description in this case, and this is already pre-made template. And then you have all the information that you inputted to filter your data. You just click on these column headings, and then you click up here, and then you click filter. Then you get a whole bunch of drop down arrows. Okay, the point of these drop down arrows is you can go ahead and just see a single column, multiple columns, whatever data you want to see. Okay, but anyways, you have to do this. Okay, then you can sort your data within the column headings. Okay, ascending, descending. You just select this entire column, and then you can sort it. I believe we covered that in a previous video, uh, but it's the same button. Okay, and it's underneath the home tab. Okay, I am using the free OneDrive version of Excel, or the online version, whatever you want to call it. They give it to you for free if you make a Microsoft account. Anyways, to insert a pivot table, you just click on the insert tab, and then you click on pivot table, and then you have some options here: new worksheet, existing worksheet. New worksheet will create a new worksheet. The table range, it's already been done for us, but you can go ahead and select this whole table. If you just clear this out, or if it's blank, you can select the entire table from left to right. Okay, it goes on a diagonal. Okay, there's a shortcut for it. You can take a look at that. Or you can click on existing worksheet, and then this cell will become, or this text box will become highlighted, and then you can scroll down and select a cell. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and select new worksheet and click OK. It'll create a new worksheet. Doesn't name it that what I want it to be, so I'm just gonna double click on sheet 1 and call it pivot table and click OK. Alright, so pivot table, you have some filters. um it's kind of like how a real filter works. Okay, if you have a water filter, takes out, you know, the stuff that you don't want to see, or the stuff that you don't want to drink. Then it gives you clean water. Filters for pivot tables. Um, you can take a look at some data, maybe unit price and inventory ID, and then I want to see that broken down by description or name or something like that. Rows, just rows. Okay, and Excel will do this for you automatically. Values, that's numbers, so any number. So maybe if I click on inventory value, you can see it automatically moved down to some of our values. Okay, values. If I want to break that down by inventory ID, it automatically moved it to rows. Okay, if you take a look here, rows, right? All the values are going to be, the stuff was like monetary values, or could be just a regular number. Okay. If I go back and I want to filter that by discontinued. Now, when you wanna filter something, you have to click on the word actually, and then drag it to. You can do it two ways. You can drag any one of these to any one of these four selections here. Okay. Now, when you want to filter, it'll show up here, but then you can click on this drop down arrow, and you can if you select all, it'll show you everything. Okay, but if you just want to see what's been discontinued, you can select that, and it will show you just what's been discontinued. Right? That's how a filter works. Just like was water, right? You just want the clean water. You don't want the dirty water. You just want the clean water. That's how a filter works. It filters. Okay? Play around with this stuff. That's the only way to learn. Let's see what happens if I drag one to columns. See what happens here? It gives you columns. Okay? Still has a filter. You can still filter it. Okay? The filter is going to show up here. Okay? Still has the rows. Okay? My inventory ID. That's where I put the rows at. And then the sum of the inventory value broken down by column. And the column is just the item name. So it gives me the sum of the inventory broken down by columns, filtered. In this case, I have it all. I can go ahead and filter it again, and I can just say, I just want to see discontinued. It's a pivot table, so I was moving. Okay. So we can double check one of these. Okay. Item number 1 has 1,275 for sum of inventory. So let's check the sum of inventory. Where is it? Right here. Inventory value. And it matches. Okay. Now you can play around with the formatting. We covered the formatting before. But pivot tables are useful. If you just want to know one thing, then they're useful. Okay. Um, Anyways, if you find this helpful, please make a like, subscribe, and share this video. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. We'll get more into pivot tables, we'll get more into Excel, and as promised, we will do a word tutorial. So see you next time. Peace.